Bach's first two-part invention.
Marc-André Hamelin is one of the greatest living pianists, widely considered to have one of the most formidable techniques in history. So, when my dream comes true and I finally get to make a video with him, why would I have him play, of all things, Bach's first invention? Hamelin is actually demonstrating a technique called symmetrical inversion, which he began practicing at a young age. In this video, he will break down the concept for you and demonstrate its value on different passages from the repertoire. This is just one of the techniques Hamelin describes in his new tone-based mini course, Exercises for the Mind and Fingers, which you can check out by pressing that little info button that just appeared in the top right-hand corner of your screen, or following the link in the description. And if you enjoy this lesson with Marc-André Hamelin, of course, like and subscribe, ring the little bell on this channel, but then be sure to hop over to the premium channel to watch the full course. And if you can't get enough, stay tuned because this is just the tip of the iceberg. I've recorded interviews and lessons with Marc on wide-ranging topics, from Godowski's Chopin Etude transcriptions to CPE Bach's music to Hamelin's own compositions, and much, much more. This is one of the greatest minds and greatest people I've met in the music world, and it's an absolute privilege to share this tutorial with you. So enough from me, let's get back to Marc.
A lot of what has been written for the piano really emphasizes the right hand, where the right hand really generally has much, much more to do. And the left hand is sort of left in the dust very often as a very, very simple accompanimental role. The result is that with most pianists, the right hand, it becomes much more developed than the left hand. There is actually an absolutely foolproof way to overcome that difficulty, and that is the concept of symmetrical inversion. I think most pianists do not know about this, but it's actually fundamentally very simple. If you look at the keyboard as we have it, there are two keys, D and A flat, from which the keyboard is an actual mirror. Let's take D as an example, and let's go in chromatic contrary motion. Black, white, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, white. And so on. And the same thing goes for A flat. So the keyboard is a mirror in two different spots. This means that any difficult passage written for one hand can be practiced by the other hand, and the other hand will benefit equally. Here's Bach's first two-part invention. A flat is a center, C becomes E, so you start. Voila. And the center point here is D. Let's take Chopin's Etude Opus 10 number 4. Of course, it's going to sound weird, but the music is really not the the point here. The point is that both your hands are getting to play the same motions exactly. So the center in this case is D. Another example, the Weber perpetual motion from his first sonata. It's something to get used to, certainly, because it's not going to come naturally. But once you get used to it, you really, really will feel the benefit of it.